Hey everybody, super excited today. My family goes through a ton of ice. We're in the south, gets pretty hot in the summertime, so we just can't ever have enough ice. And I just got this unit in, I'm super excited about it. So this is an ice maker, obviously, and there's multiple ways you can run it. Eventually I think I might run an actual water line to this, but what's cool about this, until I get that done, you can have input right from a 5-gallon water jug, or any size water jug you have. So I've got 2 water jugs, super clean water, easy to fill at the store, and now I'm going to get this hooked up. I have gone through, there's a pre-cleaning kind of step process that it walks you through, just to make sure you're starting out with a nice clean unit to make ice. So let's take a closer look on how this hooks up and how it works.
Alright, so taking a look at the back, you've got a water drain here, which is just a little rubber plug you can pull out. So if you want to wash it, or in the washing process, you pull that out to let all the water and soap drain. You've got a water intake here. This is the one I'm going to be using. So if you're going to hook into a water jug, you'll want that one. If you're plumbed to actually have water from the house, you got a little adapter here, and you've got, this is the inside, or the intake you'll use for that. Again, I'm going to be using this one. So take the little cap off, and it comes with all the hose and attachments you need. So slide that in, and that feels nice and secure and tight. So now we've got that hose hooked up, and it drops into the top of the bottle, and I've got the hose all the way down at the bottom. And down at the bottom it does have a little filter screen on there just to prevent any type of stuff from being sucked up in there. So here's the display screen. I just plugged it in. I'm going to hit the on-off button, and you see that little ice. So it's now dispensing water, and it's going to start making ice there. And the temperature display here, this is the ambient temperature, which it is right now. So obviously it's got to drop quite a bit before it starts making ice. But your up and down here will also, you can determine how thick you want the ice by adjusting these as well. And for the thickness of the ice, the default setting is 0. So this is extra minutes that it freezes before it dumps the ice out. So when you go up, you're going to add 1 minute to the freeze process, which is going to make thicker ice. And the higher you go, the thicker the ice will be. So I'm excited to play with that and really fine tune the ice that we want for drinking. And it does have a timer feature. So if you don't want it to run all day, you just want it to run certain times to make ice, just push your timer button, and you can see it says 1 hour, 2 hour, and it'll go all the way up to 24. So if you wanted to run it only at nighttime or only at daytime, you could adjust this depending on when you start it is when it'll go. All right, so we have everything set. It's ready to make ice. I put my timer for 20 hours. I bumped it up to plus 1 minute just to see what a little bit thicker ice will do. So let's give this some time to cool down. We'll come back later today and see how the ice looks. All right, so it's been a couple hours. We've still got about 80 degrees here in the garage. And we have lots of ice. It does come with this scooper, so really nice. So it's on the thick setting now. I think I'm going to adjust it just to play with it and see, but wow, that whole basin is about full in just a couple hours. So far really impressed with this ice maker. I think this is going to work really well for a family that uses a lot of ice, or if you camp a lot. I like having this where you can just fill an ice chest with ice and instead of having to stop and buy ice. So hope you found this helpful. Highly recommend it. Thanks for watching.